play by my rules. You see, reactions ain't just a word around here, and we ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. Yeah, that's right, folks. Welcome to Pitchin Grenades Renegade Reactions, where shit's about to get real.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Pitchin Grenades Renegade Reactions. We're back today with more Tom MacDonald, a request for white trash. Now, there's a certain sound of pride when it's been bruised for too long. It doesn't whisper, it growls. This one starts with a stomp in the mud and a cigarette flicked at the stereotype. You can feel the tension before the words even said, like a calm right before a Harley rolls to life. Tom and Madchild, they don't come in asking for your sympathy. They come in daring you to listen. And this track isn't about rebellion for the sake of chaos. It's about identity, survival, and standing tall in the face of every headline that ever tried to bury you. So with no further ado, let's get to it. This is Tom MacDonald featuring Madchild. This is White Trash. This is going to get good.
This is for my white trash, the ones the whole world hates, the ones who voted for Trump that got labeled racist but ain't, the ones with ball caps, make America great, who love their country to death and struggle on minimum wage.
Tom opening up in this one like a siren, not a whisper. That's a roll call for the ignored, a salute to people clocking in tired and clocking out proud. You can feel the grit under the fingernails in this one. You can smell the shop floor. This is identity forged in heat and pressure.
Hey, they're angry that illegal aliens taking work that maybe they could get. Single parents with some baby kids, hated for being a patriot. All my life I've been white trash. All my life it's been like that. The whole world been left leaning. I'm proud of the right who fight back.
Yeah, see, now he turns the lens from personal to political, which is Tom's thing. But then right back to personal again. He's not debating, he's declaring when he's singing this. The bar that lands is not about the parties, it's about the pain. About being labeled before even being listened to. And that pride, it's not a costume. It's a scar that's healed into armor over time.
Shoot up and spit out, they scream but no one listens. They're so in love and vote for Trump cause politicians. They're our neighbors, they're our soldiers, our men and women and children. They're the middle class families who got forgot by the system.
Forgot by the system. This is like a documentary shot right here. The video, the camera kind of panning all over. You're seeing like front porches, American flags. That line about families forgot by the system hits like cold steel. It's not outrage for clout. It's a census for the invisible.
In God we trust and all the guns are just backup. Rocking camouflage, don't tread on me, get smoked like tobacco. Yeah, we white trash, we rednecks, crackers since we were young. We grew close, we move slow, these colors don't run, yeah.
There comes the chest pump part. Like the campfire creed, community over commentary, loyalty over luxury. These colors don't run, they root, they hold the line. They call your bluff with calloused hands and a prayer. Think about that.
Call us white trash, like we're someone they know. Call us white trash, like we care but we don't.
See, midway through here, the tone is shifting from defiance to dismissal. It's not just anger anymore. This is like indifference. They've been called names so long that this thing's worn off, and now it's just kind of background noise to them. The power flips, though. They're no longer the target. They're the ones laughing at the insults.
Is it white trash to be happy and broke? Then I'm white trash, but I'm not alone.
I'm not alone. The hook floors the slur into like a banner. Happy and broke isn't surrender. It's freedom without a price tag. That last line, not alone, lands like a heartbeat under all that background noise. It's not one man yelling anymore. It's a crowd answering back. A whole class of forgotten people finding their pride in their reflection.
Yeah, I'm white, bro. I ain't apologize for you don't like that I like my skin color, then you could. I like open gun laws. I like drunken bar brawls. I like drinking Budweiser. I like smoking Marlboro.
All about the Budweiser as well. It's a good beer. Madchild spitting pure defiance here. Loud, ugly, proud. This is the part where he's daring the whole world to cancel him, then laughing when they try. Its identity is armor, kind of like a middle finger wrapped in a bottle of booze. He's not negotiating feelings. He's, listing them like battle scars, raw, unfiltered, unapologetic. That's what we're getting out of this verse.
Monstered up in them monster trucks, rolling in heavy machinery. We all believe in protecting what's up. We got that heavy machinery. Drink beers in a lawn chair. Nothing much going on here. Probably get a few long stares. Look like you don't belong here. Hey.
How many times have you gone somewhere and felt like somebody is looking at you like you don't belong there? We all know that feeling. Right about, the swagger cools into like a close-up. These long stares at the microscope of judgment. The picture behind it is simple. Community, routine, survival. He's showing the life, the toys, the noise, then asking you to look harder, not at the stereotype, but at the person underneath. It's angry. It's defensive. It's also human. That's what stings the most about this.
Please don't get mad at me, I did not put up the barrier. People are judging me for my exterior. Man, are you serious? Say the word white and they act like they're furious. Madchild and I'm sick as white boy in my pickup truck. Shotguns, my girl's muddy, I'm a firecracker, we lit it up.
So the switch flips from defense to defiance here. He points to label makers, then burns the label. This isn't a request for approval from a Madchild here. This is like a flare shot right into the night. I'm here, and I'm not changing to make you comfortable. That's what I get out of that.
Just living our best life, don't wrap us up some wax scandal. Beer and blood on a white beater, jacked up on Jack Daniels. Get my chicken at Colonel Sanders, judge me and I'll backhand him. Tom, pass me that red mask and I'll beat his with an axe handle.
The imagery is raw and loud here. I'll beat his ass with an axe handle. But the message underneath is simple. Stop writing headlines about people you never met. He's saying, do not narrate me. I will narrate myself. And it won't be pretty, but it'll be honest.
White trash, like with someone they know. Call us white trash, like we care but we don't.
There's a shrug before the storm right there. They've heard it all before. The sting's gone numb. Again, the song isn't about defiance for attention. It's fatigue turned into freedom. The tone says we're done explaining who we are. That's the whole point of this song.
Said white trash, you be happy and broke. Then I'm white trash, but I'm not alone.
See that hook lands like a stamp on steel. Happy and broke isn't defeat. It's choosing peace over pretense, pride over pity. And that not alone line, that's the pulse of this record. 1,000 voices echoing back through the dust, turning isolation into an anthem.
White trash, drinking beer till the night past. White trash, light a fire if it's cold. White trash, we don't want to be high class. White trash, with a heart made of gold.
See, the thesis here softens into truth. No chase for velvet ropes, just grit, grace, and a heart that gives what the bank account can't. That is the gold in the mud.
Call us white trash, like we're someone they know. Call us white trash, like we care but we don't.
They're not even defensive anymore. They're just, it's like defiant pride, sung loud enough to shake the walls. The energy turns communal here, the crowd shouting those lines. They're not running from the name anymore. They're rewriting what it means.
He said white trash, you be happy and broke. Then I'm white trash, but I'm not alone.
See that banner waves, the voices overlap. Defiance melts into unity. By the time that last not alone hits, the minefield isn't in danger anymore. It's fireworks. Pride. Lighten it up after dark. Well, another good one there from Tom, of course, and Madchild, who we haven't done a whole lot of reactions to. He had some good verses in there as well. Final thoughts. This one ends with a beer can raised and a boot stomp in the dirt. Tom and Madchild didn't just make a track. They built a mirror for everyone who's ever been laughed at, written off, or labeled before being listened to. White trash isn't about race. It's about class, struggle, refusal. It's saying, call us what you want. We're still standing. And the message burns through that identity isn't shame, it's survival. You can't cancel authenticity. You can't edit out experience. And you damn sure can't silence pride that's earned in the mud. I am going to put the link to the original video down below. If you enjoyed the reaction today, make sure you go over to Tom's channel, check it out, give a like, give a subscribe. While you're here, make sure that you do hit like on this video. Make sure you subscribe as well and hit that bell so you don't miss our next video. We got tons of great stuff coming up, a whole lot of stuff that's been requested. If there's something you want to hear, either drop it in the comments or send me a message. But until then, we'll see you next time, folks. Thanks for sticking around with me. Have a super day. And we'll see you soon.